If anybody wants to monetize this video, you are going to have to drop a Cash App. I've turned monetization off because there's music. So the only way to combat music in your atmosphere is by turning monetization off, because now YouTube don't think I'm trying to make money off of somebody else's content. Now with that being said, I just gave you the hack. Now with that being said, check this out. Yesterday, we're about to get some of these stalkers locked up, fam. Check out what happened. Listen and pay attention. We're going to talk about Diddy and Fanny Willis today also. But listen and pay attention. Listen and pay attention. You know how for the last 3 or 4 years I've been telling y'all I'm not out here fighting nobody, fam. We're not doing that. Alright? So basically what they've been doing is they've been sending people to a like try to get me pissed off, so I go fight them and shit like that. But I refuse. So the other day we're inside of and all of this is on camera. I just want everybody to understand this. So they sent somebody to come try to argue with me or fight with me yesterday, right? Listen and pay attention. As soon as I saw the situation happen, what do? I call the police. I pick up my phone. I go to call the police. When I go to call the police, fucking, I don't know the streets out here. So I have to step outside of the store in order to look and get the fucking, the numbers to the building and the numbers to the street. I don't know the streets out here like that. I've been out here a minute, but I don't really know the streets out here like that. So listen, pay attention. This nigga about to go to jail. So first, the nigga tried to steal my phone when I stepped outside to get the location. This was not a fight. I need this to be clear. I need you to understand what happened. This was not a fight. This is basically like a chihuahua trying to attack something that was way bigger than it and stronger than it. And all I did was try to keep the individual off of me till the police get there. That's all I was doing. So basically what happens is, the individual, while I went outside to go get the numbers to the street, the individual took it as an opportunity to try to snatch my phone up because I had some of my equipment still inside. The individual took it as an opportunity. I've been chomping at the bit, fam. I didn't even go to sleep last night. The individual took it as an opportunity to try to steal my shit from inside of from off of the table. So when they tried to come out the door, I stopped them. Now you gotta understand this, pay attention. This dude is some kind of dope fiend. He going to jail. We got him on camera. He going to jail. And when they arrest him, I'm going down to the courthouse and I'm talking to the DAs and I'm gonna try to talk to the people that's gonna be prosecuting them, because I'm gonna try my hardest for them to remand them. And not only that, I'm going to every single fucking court date. And before any sentencing, I wanna speak in front of the judge. That's what we doing. Just so we can be clear. Because I told them to just leave me alone. They decide they don't want to leave me alone. So the only way to make this go away is for niggas to know they're going to lose their freedom. These dope parents, these dope fiends, and these homeless people, they don't care about getting hurt. That's why people are sending them at me. They don't care about losing their life. They don't care about what happened to them. But what they will care about is sitting up in prison. That they will care about. So that's what we trying to send them. Copy? They're gonna care about that. When they can't get their drugs, when they lose their freedom, they're gonna care about that. So let me tell you what happened. So the dude snatched my phone up off the table, and he ain't think, well, I didn't really see him. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I didn't see him snatch the phone up off the table. But he went from one moment wanting to fight me to the next moment wanting to get the fuck up out of there. So I just didn't trust it. So I grabbed him and I held him. Now I have him in the rear naked choke, and I got one phone. I got my other phone, because he tried to steal this phone. I got my other phone like this, in this hand. I got him in a rear naked choke with my other arm, and I'm talking to the fucking police officer, and I'm trying to get the number off of the street at the same time. All right, so I'm doing a lot. He's struggling. I hope I could get the video so I could show everybody. This was not a fight. This wasn't no situation like I was fighting this nigga. This was not a fight. I just want you to be clear on this. This was the furthest thing from a fight, fam. This was somebody trying to steal from me, and then the nigga got so scared, he then threw my phone halfway across the fucking, parking lot. Nigga got so scared, because he couldn't get out my grip, that he threw my phone halfway across the fucking parking lot. The nigga had a can of soda in his hand. Let me tell you, I'm gonna, just so y'all can understand what's going on. Now I'm gonna tell you the whole thing. We're gonna talk about Diddy, and we're gonna talk about Fanny Willis. So they've been sending homeless people to come attack me. I've been telling y'all this. But this is the thing you don't get. They also been calling the police on me every day. Like, I'm not doing nothing. They just calling the police on me. So they've been calling the police on me every day. Every single day. They call the police on me because I'm outside doing content. They call the police on me because I'm sitting in the store listening to music. They call the police on me every single day. You understand? So don't feel bad for these people talking about I'm snitching or I'm doing something. They're trying to get me locked up and put in jail. They're not really trying to fight me, fam. All right? They trying to get me put in jail. You understand? So this is how they fucked up. So when I got the dude in the chokehold and I'm holding him, I got him like this, and like you see with this phone right here is in my other hand, I'm talking to the police. The nigga has a can of soda in his hand, and he starts wailing and going like this, trying to get free. He ends up hitting me in my face. So I need y'all to understand, I didn't even realize because he's not really strong. I didn't realize he hit me in my face until I got hit like the third time. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I've been in fights before, fam. We've all been in fights. You know, you get used, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't really feel that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, the nigga hit me with the soda can 3 or 4 times like this trying to get free. I still didn't let him go. I only let him go when the nigga threw my phone. When the nigga threw my phone and I looked and saw that was my phone, I had to decide whether I was gonna go run and get my phone before some other rat bastard walked by and tried to pick up my phone, or whether I was gonna still just hold this nigga until the police get there. Because remember, I'm still on the phone with the police. At that point, I'm still on the phone with the police. At that point, I look over at the phone, the nigga finally wiggled. He a little skinny nigga, and his clothes don't even fit him. So he's trying to wiggle to get free. The nigga, I'm hoping to get the video footage because I want to upload the video footage. We gonna go viral. If I get the video footage, we gonna go viral. You're gonna be able to understand this was not a fight. This was not me fighting a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? This was not a fight. So he finally wiggles, he gets free, and then the nigga running, he dipped. So I was out here all night looking for him. This nigga better just move from Coney Island, fam. This nigga, he better move from Coney Island. We are never gonna stop looking for this nigga. Every time, once I see him, I'm calling the police. We're never gonna stop looking for this nigga. Never. This is, you already know me. Once I put set my sights to something, it's hard for me to change I'm going that way. You already know me. I'm not gonna give shit up. I just want this to be clear. This was not a fight, fam. This was a dude struggling for his life to get out of my grip in order before the police get there, and I only had one hand. I only had the use of one arm because my other hand had the damn fucking phone calling the police. I just want to be clear on this. Now, you're gonna say, why didn't I just drop the phone? I don't think the police knew where I was at that point. I think the police didn't really know where I was until after dude skated, because I don't remember when I gave them the actual address. I don't think I knew the address at that point. I just want to be clear about this. So we are up, all right? And then he caused me to bleed when he hit me with the can of soda. So that means that now we have 100% assault. You understand? This all works in our favor. This nigga's a dope fiend. We're gonna try our hardest to make sure that rightfully so, he's remanded. We're gonna try our hardest to make sure that rightfully so, he's remanded. If we could get him, first of all, after he get arrested, most of these dope fiends and everything, it's not gonna be worth it. They're not gonna be able to send these niggas after me to be fucking with me no more. It's just not gonna be worth it. So we trying to get niggas locked up and put in jail. And we trying to get them the most time possible, period. Because I'm out here just doing what I'm doing. I'm not fucking with nobody and I'm minding my business. Now you're wondering, why are they so mad? So they went to every establishment out here lying, trying to get the people to not allow me to come into their building. Now there's one building that don't have a problem with me being there. So since they can't get the people to kick me out of the building, what they try to do is they try to go create a situation with me. And by going and creating a situation with me, hopefully the people that run that building is now gonna say that I can't come in their building. So they're not coming in there to actually fight and win a fight. You understand? They're coming in there to try to cause disruption. Just Satan shit. You feel me? That's why we out here before this shit even jump off. So there's no reason for anybody to be out here trying to disturb me. Once the shit open up, niggas got reasons to be standing in front of the building. The shit is closed. There's no reason for anybody to be standing around over here with the exception of trying to do something fucked up to me. You feel me? Now also, now I can call the police. Because remember, they've been calling the police on me almost every day complaining about shit that ain't real. Now I have an actual real complaint. I have a tangible complaint. Copy? We got a tangible complaint. Not only do we have a tangible complaint because I got injured, but we also have a tangible complaint because we have video. That's right, the store I was in had video of the individual coming into the store and trying to steal my phone. So we have tangible evidence proving that a crime was attempted to be committed against me, and then the crime was committed against me. So we're gonna one by one put all of these dope fiends in jail. One by one, put all of these homeless people in jail. One by one. One by motherfucking one. This is a win. This is not a loss. Oh, wait a minute. This is a win. This is not a loss. This is a win. I need you to understand that. This one particular fucking dope fiend, this is about the third or fourth time I've had a situation with him trying to get into some kind of altercation with me. So this is gonna be great. Sending these niggas to jail, fam. I told y'all. I'm showing up to every court date. I'm showing up. As soon as they arrest him, I'm going straight down to wherever the DA is that's gonna be doing the prosecution, and I'm immediately going and speaking to these people. As soon as he gets arrested. I mean, as soon as they arrest him, I'm going from that spot to the fucking office. Because they're just gonna let him free unless there's a person right there making a complaint. So I'm gonna make sure that as soon as they arrest him, I'm going down to where the office is to make sure that the DA knows this is a real complaint. This isn't just some random thing that happened. I'm gonna give them the video of that channel. They've already did all my work for me. They've already did all of my work for me. I'm giving them the video of the channel. Not my channel, the channel that be harassing me. I'm giving them the video of that channel. I'm giving them exactly where that channel is so they could go over there and look at what's going on over there. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Them niggas is gonna love it. Them niggas is gonna love having somebody in the neighborhood that weirdos is coming after, because now they're gonna have reasons to. Y'all do understand, every time there is a altercation in your neighborhood, that's an invite for the police to get involved in whatever this is happening. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? This dude's a dope fiend. If we could get that dude remanded, I promise you, it's gonna be a matter of fucking days before that nigga go and tell whoever sent him to come fuck with me. When he can't get his dope, it's gonna be a matter of days. He's a dope fiend. It's gonna be a matter of days before he tell on everybody. Days. See, this is what y'all don't understand, and this is what the people in the this is what the neighborhoods in the 80s understood. This is what the neighborhood in the 90s understood. I'm gonna explain to you. You can't have random fucking violence going on if you're trying to make money. You just can't. You trying to make money somewhere, you cannot just have random violence happening. You just can't. You want to know you want to know the people who you are supposed to run off the block? You are supposed to run off the block people who are making the block hot. Me sitting in fucking whatever store I'm sitting in, doing nothing and minding my business, is not me making the block hot. A motherfucker coming in the establishment and creating a reason where I would have to call the police, he's making the block hot. Just explain it to y'all how we go, fam. Go talk to an OG if you don't believe me. A real OG. Go talk to an OG if you don't believe me. He's gonna talk about he's gonna tell you about all of the times that some fiend somewhere fucked up their whole block, fucked up their whole situation. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you about how whole crews got taken down because of some random fiend doing some stupid shit that caused for the police to be able to come over and now do surveillance. You want it quiet, nigga. You trying to make money. You want it quiet. You don't want it loud. Me doing content outside is not it being loud. It being loud is a reason for the police to pull up. Now, also, you got to understand, these dudes been calling the police on me like crazy, and I haven't been doing anything. So this helps me out. This proves that all of those random calls that they've been making against me is harassment. Because every time the police has shown up, I'm sorry about that, I know I'm being dumb loud early in the morning. Because every time the police has shown up, when they've called something on me, even the people in the establishments that they've been calling the police to have been saying, I haven't been doing anything. So literally, all of the times that they've been calling the police on me for no reason, I'm going to be able to constitute those most likely as harassment when I go speak to this DA. So either they got to move that nigga all the way out of the neighborhood and not have him come back no more, or who knows who has to be worried about him talking to the DA and telling the DA everything that's been going on in order so he could get out, so he could get his drugs. Once again, our video is not monetized at the moment. No, that's not what happened. I just said me being loud isn't the type of loud that fucks up the block. You're just lying. I said this isn't the type of loud that creates problems for, the neighborhood. This isn't the type of loud that causes problems. The kind of loud that causes problems is when the police got to pull up and create investigations and talk to people. I just said that, but you're lying. No, I get you. All right, y'all ready to talk about Diddy and them? This nigga's done. This nigga's done. This nigga's done. And there's no telling who he taking down with him. This nigga's done. This nigga's done. And my main goal when they arrest him is to make sure that they hold him in jail. So he start going through them withdrawals and everything else. So he start just running them gibbers. He's just gonna start running that mouth. So my main goal is to make sure that I get down to the freaking wherever he's gonna be having to get prosecuted at, and make sure that that DA or whoever the assistant district attorney is, or whoever the prosecuting attorney is, know just how serious I am. Because I need for you to understand. When I show them that channel that talk crazy about me, now that creates stalking. So there's a channel that talks crazy about you, and also we have about 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 20 calls to the police that nothing came of. So we got 20 or 30 times that the police was called on you for no reason. There's also a YouTube channel that don't do anything but stalk you. These niggas is cooked. Now do you see why I didn't want to fight nobody? I'm not fighting nobody, fam. I'm calling the police. These niggas is cooked. What do you think is gonna happen when he can't get his drugs after about a week? What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen when that little dude is in jail? And yeah, there's people that dislike me, but you know there's a lot of people that love me, and a lot of them is on Rikers. What do you think is gonna happen when that little nigga go to jail? The fuck you think is gonna happen? Yeah, there's people that don't like me, but there's a lot of niggas that love me and they in prison, they in jail right now. What the fuck you think is gonna happen? Remember, we treat people in trouble with the courts and the law fairly. There's a lot of real OG niggas that respect that. There are a ton of people I did right by this channel. A ton of them. So now we trying to send this nigga to jail, fam. Let's talk about Diddy and Fanny Willis. We trying to send all of these homeless niggas and dope fiends that come fuck with me to jail. We trying to send every last one of them to jail. You know what? I'm gonna unkick you. That might have been a real question. Okay, so I'm gonna explain something to you. The way that the courts is supposed to work. The courts is supposed to work like this. Let's say me and him would have been mutual combatants, right? So me and him is in mutual combat. What's gonna happen is they're gonna release him. We were mutual combat. It was just a fight. Boom. The problem is this. One, he tried to steal my phone. That's one crime. Second, he assaulted me when he was swinging his arms and hitting me with the can of soda. That's another crime. So 3, when I go to the courthouse, before he goes and sees the judge and makes a direct complaint, to the DA, that changes everything. Which I don't understand is, you want to know why some of y'all get remanded? Some of y'all don't just get remanded because of the crime you committed. Some of y'all get remanded because somebody went and spoke to the DA's office. I think they called the police on me again. Here we go. I'm not doing nothing. And now all of the police around here already also know that they're stalking me because of the situation that happened. So my problems is going down. And they looking for the nigga. And they're gonna see the nigga on camera, so there's no telling when they're gonna pick the nigga up. What up, Lil Pug? Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. How's everything going with you, fam? Yo, I need you to help me run them numbers up on my video, fam. Go let everybody in New Zealand know to come and check out the BBN network. And I'm gonna put a New Zealand flag on some BBN merch. How about that? How about that? I put a New Zealand flag on some BBN merch. Show me some love out there. Let some New Zealand people start pulling up in our chat. we gonna make New Zealand merch. You know, we make merch for wherever we live in, and we also make merch for whoever the people is that when we got people that fuck with us. So I make some fucking New Zealand merch, fam, with y'all colors. All right, Pug? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is working well with you. You bring those New Zealanders in here. And also hit me up and tell me what New Zealand story we should cover. Copy? You know I do real research. Hit me up and let me know what New Zealand story we should copy. We're gonna do that also. Shout out to New Zealand. We got New Zealand in the house tonight. Or this morning. Tell your fam out there to run our numbers up. So, yo, check this out. Fam, fam, I want to make merch for every single country that got people that really fuck with us. So you help our numbers get back to where they should be. I promise you, we're going to make New Zealand merch. And when I say that, it's not going to just be one. You know how I do. We do like a series. So I can guarantee you, if I do one, we're probably going to do it at least, probably at least 3. Make some New Zealand merch, man. You already know what it is. I love y'all. I'm so sorry that I can't always express it because I'm going through weirdo shit. All right, so what y'all want to talk about first? Diddy or Fanny Willis? Put it in the chat. I just like walking. That's why I'm pacing. I really love walking. Put it in the chat. Yeah, nigga, we got them now. They fucked up. And if y'all remember, I told y'all a while back, I was waiting for them to create a situation where they assaulted me so I could send a nigga to jail. Because once I have the ability to start sending these niggas to jail, I could go after all of them. Remember, I told y'all that. Niggas laughing like this ain't no real shit. And once again, it was not a fight, fam. It was not a fight in no way. I was just holding a nigga like this while he was trying to steal my phone. And the nigga couldn't get away and he got scared. So he threw my phone across the parking lot in hopes he could get away, and that's how he got away. That shit worked. This was not a fight. No reasonable, only person that's gonna think that this is a fight is a nigga that can't fight. You understand? This is not a fight. That's why I hope to get the video footage. This is not a fight. What up, Kingslayer? If y'all want to donate to the page, it's gonna have to be through the Cash App because I have the monetization off. Just in case some people would try to come past me and play music and get us in trouble with YouTube. So the monetization is off. So music don't matter. That's the hack, by the way, for everybody that don't know what the hack is. If you're somewhere and there's music and there's nothing you can do about it, but you want the footage, turn your monetization off. The reason why the music fucks up your video is because YouTube think you're trying to make money off the music. You get it? That's the hack. I just put you on the game. Fam, I was sitting in the store, minding my business. I'm not hurting nobody. We don't even do lives out here no more. One of the main reasons why we stopped doing lives out here is because I assume I'm getting in people's way sometimes when we do these lives in the morning, especially. So I just haven't been doing the lives because I've been trying to be community friendly. When we get back up and we could go stand in the parking lot, we go stand in the parking lot. I was trying to be community friendly. So I don't do no lives no more in the morning, too tough. You understand what I'm saying? Instead, I go work and I be at my shit, put my data down and creating my videos. I was just trying to be community friendly. I go be community friendly and they go get the dope fiends and the crackheads and whoever the fuck to come fuck with me inside the store. This is how you know these niggas ain't really about money. That's a fact. Fam, you go talk to an old hustler. He'll tell you everything I'm saying is true. Don't talk to an old hustler. Don't talk to these new hustlers. They don't know how to hustle. They didn't learn the right way. They didn't know they're supposed to keep their community clean to a degree. They don't know. You understand what I'm saying? They just know they got to get the money. They don't know they supposed to be like, yo, move that along, pick that shit up. We got to keep the block straight. They don't know. You understand? They don't know. Nobody taught them. You got all of these fucking crackheads and dope fiends walking around all day that buying off of you. Why ain't you giving these niggas a couple of bucks to make sure that the street stays clean? Why don't you tell these niggas to cop and get the fuck up out of here? This is just basic shit, fam. I didn't even say nothing. This is just basic shit. Go talk to an old hustler. But I'm not out here to teach niggas how to hustle. It's not my world. I'm not out here to do that. I'm not out here to point out how niggas could improve their money and keep the police off their back. I'm not out here to do that. I'm not out here to do that. You feel me? This was not a fight. I'm hoping to get the video. This was not a fight. And I'm going to tell you some funny shit. So apparently, like, everybody in Coney Island knew about it 5 minutes after it happened. So I'm walking, and I hear niggas talking like this was not a fight, fam. I had a phone in one hand, and I had the nigga in the headlock in the other arm while I'm on the phone talking. I don't know how much more that doesn't prove the difference between me and this individual. Like, this is like a child, fam. This was like a child. I just want to be clear on that. To be a grown man and to be as weak as this individual was physically, it has to be the drugs. There's no way God did that to him. He had to do that to himself. Also, I quit smoking weed like 3 weeks ago. So these niggas don't even know how to hustle, fam. It is what it is, though. I'm not out here trying to teach nobody how to do nothing. But the OGs know I know what I'm talking about. Why do you think, and then I'm going to talk, what y'all want to talk about, Diddy or Fani Willis? Why? You'll be surprised where they sell the most drugs at, fam. It'd be the nicest neighborhoods. I promise you. Niggas is moving so much work on these nice neighborhoods. You want to know why? Because the neighborhood looks nice. So the police leave everybody alone. Nobody is making no complaints and the neighborhood is clean. Niggas gotta cop they shit and get the fuck up out of there. These are all facts. With that being said, I told y'all, they think they're gonna run me out of somewhere. I'm not going nowhere, fam. I was more likely to just get the fuck up out of here when my shit was just doing well. I would have been going. If our channel would have been doing what the numbers it's supposed to be doing, I would have been moved. I would have been moved. I would have moved 2 years ago. I would have been moved. The fuck? All right, let's get back to what we're doing. We're talking Fani Willis and Diddy. I want to talk about Fani Willis first, since we're talking about court of law. Let's go into Fani Willis first. Thank you, fam. I know what I'm talking about. I see everybody hitting the like button. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, fam. I know what I'm talking about. This nigga was like, this was not a fight, fam. This nigga has the strength of a baby. This was not a fight. He threw my phone halfway across the fucking yard, and that's the only reason why I let up and he was able to get loose. I had him with one hand while I was holding my phone with the other hand. I want to get the video footage so niggas could see that I was just holding this nigga here, just talking like this, like it was nothing, while he's struggling with his life away. Like a baby, fam. This nigga gets locked up. I'm gonna go make sure I talk to the DA or whoever I gotta talk to make sure that they remand this nigga. After they remand him, they hold him for a couple. Because you know, if they remand him, they're not gonna see him next week, fam. If they remand him, they're gonna see him like a month or two later. So we're gonna make sure that they remand this nigga because it was an assault and a robbery. And remember, they're letting all of these migrants go. So they not letting all of these niggas go that much no more. Also, we just had that situation where the police officer got killed by that nigga that they had just let out of jail. Let's talk about Fanny Willis for a minute, and then we can talk about Diddy. Fanny Willis' whole office is about to go down. Fanny Willis's whole entire office is about to go down for everybody that don't know. Check out our Fanny Willis videos. We've been making Fanny Willis videos. I'm gonna try to keep my voice down some. We've been making, I need to project my voice in order to be able to instill it with the energy. So I don't be trying to yell, I be projecting. So check this out. Fanny Willis is about to go down. It's over for them. The reason is this. She flew too close to the sun, fam. She was so busy trying to make these niggas happy. She was so busy trying to make the Joe Biden Democrats happy, the Joe Biden office happy, that she went after Trump. And them niggas, they gotta clean their own yard. You understand? Their own yard is dirty. So besides the fact that Fanny Willis was dating the dude that she wasn't supposed to be dating before she hired him, the people that are on her staff are actively out there trying to bang the witnesses. You got it. They have witnesses, at least one witness, that is complaining that they felt uncomfortable. A myriad of different ways, but we're going to talk about one of the ways first. So the dude was supposed to be an investigator. So basically what an investigator does is this. I just thought about something. I have a meeting with a person today. So what an investigator does is, let's say somebody has the skills of a lawyer, but they don't have a degree. They didn't go to school. So let's say somebody got the skills of a lawyer, but they didn't go to school. Obviously, they're not as good as a lawyer or whatever, but they have the skills of a lawyer. They're competent. The lawyer feels like if they send them out to go talk to witnesses, they could come. They know how to collect data. They know how to talk to witnesses. They know how to prep witnesses. Stuff like that. You understand? An investigator. So one of her investigators, who's part of her staff, was trying to bang one of the witnesses. And not just that, but he was saying a lot of shit like, yo, trying to talk to her on off hours, trying to get into conversations with her in off hours, telling her, I can't wait for this case to be over. There's a video already up. Go check the video out. Telling her, I can't wait for the case to be over because he want to date her, all type of different things like that. So dude might have thought he was being smooth. And 9 times out of 10, he's done this before. So before I say the next thing, Fanny Willis is better be concerned with more people coming out of the woodwork saying that her office operates in that manner. Now, with that also being said, I need you to get this. Not only should she be concerned about that, more people coming out saying that that's basically the way that her office operates. You know what I'm saying? That's going to show a pattern of behavior. That's going to screw her over. But also they have to make sure that the people that are making these complaints, negative things didn't happen to. This particular lady lost her job. Her name is A. Bennett. They didn't release her first name. They're trying to keep it secret or whatever because of the situation that's going on. So Fanny Willis just opened up a can of worms. A can of fucking worms. I expect, and this is just me speaking, I could be wrong, but I expect, independent of whatever happens with this Trump case, independent of whatever happens with this YSL case, besides that, independent of that, I expect for there to be an investigation into her office. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be any kind of malfeasance found, I'm not saying that they're going to find that she's corrupt. I'm not saying anybody's even going to get in trouble. But if y'all pay attention to the wording that Judge McAfee used when he said that this isn't conflict of interest, but basically what he said is that it has the appearance of a conflict of interest. That was him inviting a committee or whoever to look into their office. You do understand this. So their office is going to get looked into. Their office is going to get looked into. What up, Team Moto? Salute. Their office is going to get looked into. Their whole office. I need you to understand this. So if she has any problems, if she has did any kind of BS, any wrong at all, it's going to be exposed. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and this is just what I believe, and I may be wrong, but I think the majority of DA's offices have some kind of weirdo shit that they had gotten into at one point or a time, and they don't want nobody looking into it. There are a lot of people right now that's in jail for crimes that they did not commit. There are a lot of people that got on stands and lied. There are a lot of people that got on witness stands and didn't want to be a witness, but was pressured to be the witness by a DA's office. So if you're the DA's office, you don't want people looking into your behavior. You get it? You don't want that. That's bad. You get it? It's bad. So the fact that she's gonna most likely have a committee looking into her office. What up, Juno? Salute. How's everything going, homie? So the fact that she's gonna have somebody looking into her office to see if they've been doing anything wrong, this is bad for them. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be able to find some kind of malfeasance. You're gonna be able to find some kind of improprieties. You're gonna be able to find something. You understand what I'm saying? There are a lot of people in jail for crimes they did not commit. There are a lot of times that the law, at least this is our assumption allegedly, that the law that the judicial system goes around, not the judicial system, that the DA's office, most DA's offices go around. You understand what I'm saying? The letter of the law in order to get a person convicted. And that's one of the reasons why there's so many people in jail that are actually innocent. I could tell you for a fact, I know quite a few people. What up, Jet? Salute. Everybody hit that like button for me, fam. Remember, we turned the monetization off this morning because I think we had somebody trying to get our channel hit with music. When you turn the monetization off, YouTube don't fuck with you. You feel me? Because they don't think I'm trying to steal nobody's content. They only think you're trying to steal the content if I got the monetization off and there's music playing. You get it? I'm not trying to steal their content and make money off of their content if I don't have the monetization on. So if there's anybody that want to support us this morning, support the channel this morning, pull up to the Cash App or the PayPal or something. Now, with that being said, we got him. We got him. We got him, fam. We got him. They just don't know it yet. Appreciate you. Salute. We got him, fam. They just don't know it yet. They still living in their delusion that I'm the bad guy. We got him. And I'm supposed to be meeting with a lawyer this week that I think wants to hire me. As an investigator. That part. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I know they want to talk to me. I don't know why they want to talk to me. I don't know why they want to talk to me. They might be wanting to talk to me because they know I got a good case going and they want to sue these guys. They might be wanting to talk to me for that. I don't know why they. Morning, my brother.
My brother, how you?
Excellent, excellent.
My man.
All right.
My pleasure.
It's always a pleasure on this side, fam. Have a blessed day.
You too, brother.
I don't think that was an eclipse, fam. That was some other shit. They said they wanted to shoot missiles at it. How the fuck you gonna shoot missiles at the moon from Earth? Right? They say that we live in the solar system, and they said they wanted to shoot missiles. NASA said they wanted to shoot missiles at the fucking eclipse. How does that make sense? You want to shoot rockets at the moon? So I don't believe nothing they talking about. That was something else going on. I didn't see it either. Coincidentally, we had an overcast in New York City. The final days is here, fam. The final days is here. And you got niggas out here trying to start arguments with me instead of getting closer to God. Just saying. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go, fam. Final days is here. Now, if anything happens to me, like if anybody do anything, in Revelations, the final days is here. Now, if anybody does anything to me, like shoot me or anything wild like that, we got that nigga on tape, fam. And also, just so we could be clear, I don't want to throw nobody else into it. So they're gonna go into the store I was sitting in. They're gonna get the video footage. 9 times out of 10, there's also cameras on the outside of the building. So the police are gonna be able to see everything that happened, just like there's a camera on the outside of this building. Copy? So the police, so there's video footage of the whole situation. This nigga going to jail, fam. And I'm gonna go speak to the DA, and I'm gonna do everything that I can to keep that nigga in jail for as long as possible. And we just gonna wait for the next dope fiend or homeless person to come up to us, and we gonna get them too. We gonna get them all. I'm calling the police 100% of the time. I'm calling the police 1 billion% of the time. We gonna get them all. So they're gonna either have to leave me alone or risk going to jail. Those are the 2 options. Leaving me alone, I'm cool with that. I don't really want to send nobody to jail. But if I don't have no other option other than send you to jail or be mixed up into something that I don't want to be a part of, I'm very happy to send you to jail instead. Very happy. Dude, I want the video footage so y'all can see the nigga. I got the nigga with one hand like this in the chokehold, and I'm talking on the phone, and the nigga struggling like a little baby. You'd think that I had like a 8-year-old. You'd think that I was holding like an 8-year-old or something. The nigga was struggling like a little baby, fam. Put it like this. If he didn't have a can of soda in his hand, he wouldn't have got it free. Morning, my brother. The nigga threw my phone. The nigga was so scared. The nigga tried to steal my phone. The nigga was so scared. The nigga threw my... They got the people in the store talking shit about me right now. Them niggas hate me. The nigga was so scared. The nigga threw my phone. Because I had him with one hand. I had him locked in. One hand. I had the other hand was holding the phone. I was talking on the phone. Put it like this. If that was a real fight and I decided to really fight this nigga, he had no wins. There was no nothing. This dude had the strength of an 8-year-old. When he go to Rikers, it's not going to be pretty. When he go to jail, it ain't going to be pretty. This nigga had the strength of an 8-year-old. I'm holding this nigga with one hand, and I'm not really trying that hard. I got a good heart, man. I didn't want to hurt the guy. Morning. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to. If I was trying to hurt the guy, I would have still held on to him. I wasn't trying to hurt the guy. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So Fanny fucking Willis, her whole shit is fucked up. They're done. They're done. So y'all do know that there's already 2 people that testified that Fanny Willis had a relationship with the Wade dude before he was put on the Trump case. There's 2 people that actually testified to that. So now when they go to the committee, because there's going to be a committee that's going to be convened to look into her office. They've already talked about it. I've already made a video on it. So now when they go and they look into her office and they get this committee together, it's going to be so much different than when they were speaking to that judge. Now, also, once they could prove that there was a relationship beforehand, guess what else is going to happen? That means that these people just went on the stand and perjured themselves. Guess what happens when you're an attorney and you perjure yourself? Anybody knows what happened when you're an attorney and you perjure yourself? You know that license, that law license you have, out the window. You cannot be an officer of the you cannot be an officer of the court, which an attorney is, an officer of the court. You cannot be an officer of the court lying on the stand. They're about to lose their law licenses most likely. Remember, I told y'all that already. All of this because she went after Trump. Now do you see why those other officers don't want to go after Trump? That's the real reason why those other officers don't want to go after Trump. Because they know that their beds is dirty. They know that they shit is messed up. And they know that if they go after Trump, there's an opportunity for them to be exposed. That's why they're not going after Trump. That's why they're not going after Trump. That's why if this office loses the ability to prosecute Trump, the whole case is going out the window. Because nobody else is going to open themselves up to that kind of liability, to have their fucking books looked through, to have their situations looked through. Nobody else is going to do it. They were just the only people that were stupid enough to get it done. Also, I didn't make this video, but I've been taking down something that y'all don't know that I do is I take down a lot of information when I anticipate there's going to be something that's going to happen. So I anticipate that there's something that's going to happen. So I've been taking down a lot of information on a lot of shit that's Fanny Willis. I just want to be clear on this. Because I anticipate that there's something that's going to happen. If you look at my notes, you'll see so much notes on Fanny Willis that we did not drop a video for. You'll see a lot of Fanny Willis notes that I did not drop a video for. And the reason for that is that I expect for a thing to happen. Don't be surprised if 5 years from now, Fanny Willis and a couple of their people is locked up in jail. Yo, dope ass haircuts, fam.
Thank you.
That's a fact. Dude's got the whole kid and play flat tops going on. And for everybody that don't understand, they wearing crowns right now, fam. They wearing crowns right now. That's what the flat top is. It's a crown. For the people that don't know. You go look at some African imagery. You're going to see the dudes with the hats. They're not hats. They're crowns. And that's what the freaking flat tops is based on. That's just knowledge. I'm just disseminating information that people might not know. That's all. I tried to tell you, they hate the smart ones, fam. Our own people. Our own people, they hate the smart ones. Yeah, so they got the lady in the store on the corner that she's waiting for everybody to come in the corner in the store so she could badmouth me and tell lies on me. I don't care. I don't know none of those people. Fuck it. Tell your lies. I don't know them. The fuck? What up, young L.A.? I don't know if that's supposed to be L.A. or La. Like your name starts with L.A., so it's young La. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Let's get back to Fanny Willis so we can talk about Diddy for a little while in a minute. And as you can see, we up early today. I purposely came. I didn't go to sleep last night. I mean, I went to sleep, but I ain't really go to sleep. I was going to sleep and then waking up because I wanted to come outside and shoot the live so bad. But I had to wait for the sun to come up. Drop some frost in the chat for me. I just want some frost in the chat. Let's get our comments going. Drop some frost. I'm just trying to get our comments going. Comments help us send our notifications out also. Comments, like, shit like that. Any interaction. Now, with that being said, Fanny Willis is also going to be going to court based on the Trump situation because there's some Trump lawyers that's suing her for racism. For everybody that don't know, there's some Trump lawyers suing her for racism. For everybody that don't know, so Fanny Willis is also going to be involved in a court case where they're basically saying that she's a black person that's racist against white people. Now, I want to talk about that for 1 second because I think that happens a lot. I'm tired of hearing people just talking about they don't like another race. Not they don't like a person because the person did something. Not because they don't like a whole race. I'm tired of hearing that. That's not the energy that we should be having. You cannot become the oppressor. You understand? The oppressed is never supposed to become the oppressor. You understand? So we shouldn't be subscribing to that energy. We could promote our own people, love our own people without trying to drag other people down. You understand? That's the energy we're supposed to be having. You don't have to drag other people down to elevate yourself. But we're in our communities, for whatever the reason is, we believe that that's where the win is. We believe that the way you win is by tearing another person down instead of by improving yourself. Niggas want to win wars of comparison. Also, I'm gonna put y'all in the game. I wasn't gonna say this because I wasn't sure about this, but you know the niggas that don't like me call the police on the drug dealers around where we live, and then after they call the police on the drug dealers, they then go tell the drug dealers I called the police on them. Now watch after some of these niggas get locked up. They're gonna realize that the police ain't being called on them no more. Morning, my brother.
Yeah, what's up, man?
All right. Watch after some of these niggas start getting locked up. They're gonna rip, and if the niggas ask me, I'm gonna tell them who's doing it. Good morning. If they ask me, I'm gonna tell them who's doing it. Because I know who's doing it. I know who's doing it. So if they ask me who's doing it, I'm gonna tell them who's doing it. Whatever happened is between you and the niggas you've been calling the police on. Yeah, so yeah, they call the police on these dudes out here, and then they try to make it seem like I'm. Good morning.
Good morning.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
That was very melodic. I appreciated that. They got these places thinking that I'm not calling the police or nobody trying to make a buck, man. Just so we can be clear, I hate our economy. I am not calling the police or anybody trying to make a buck. I'm not going to try to stop somebody from feeding their family. We ain't on that type of time. I'm not going to stop you from being able to buy your kids some fucking diapers. I'm not going to try to stop you from being able to pay your rent. I'm not that nigga. I know who is though, and if them niggas ask me, I'm gonna tell on you niggas. And y'all niggas gotta go deal with those people that you're trying to ruin businesses and put my name on it. How about that part?
Chillin'? That's a jacket, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so they be calling the cops on the drug dealers around here and shit. And then trying to make it seem like I'm doing it. I'm not calling the cops on anybody except for people trying to have some bullshit going with it. I'm not ever gonna try to stop somebody from feeding their family. I'm just not gonna do it. Unless you out here doing some Diddy shit, I'm not gonna get involved, man. You gotta be doing some Diddy shit in order for me to get involved. You understand? If you ain't doing no kind of Diddy shit, I'm not getting involved. What kind of shit is that? It's not my business. I'm gonna let them niggas do their job. They hate on me like hell in that store.
No fucking deli guy there.
Yeah. I haven't smoked weed in like 3 weeks. And the way I'm built, every time I smell smoke, it makes me not want to smoke even more. So anytime I smell any kind of smoke at all, even barbecue smoke. Good morning. Any kind of smoke, it upsets me. So they got people that they have walk past me trying to like blow weed in my direction on a regular. Because I think they think that's gonna make me want to smoke weed, but it literally does the opposite. I'm different, man. All right, let's talk our, I wish this shit should be open any minute now. I just want the gate to be up. I don't really want the, I just want the gate to be up. I don't really want the, I don't really want the, what the fuck is that? Shout out to Seat with the $5 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. I forgot I got my other phone on me. I can't even see the notifications. Give me a second. They're trying to get me locked up in jail. So they're sending niggas that don't got nothing to lose to come get into a fight with me so they could then call the police. Now they done caught the police on me 1,000,000 times for some shit I didn't do. You understand what I'm saying? So they already have in the police database that they just been randomly calling the police on me, so I look like I'm a nuisance. You understand what I'm saying? So now when they send a dope fiend to come fight me, or they send, was those two birds just kissing? Oh no, he's feeding them. So now when they send somebody, some random dope fiend or some random homeless person to come get into an altercation with me, now as far as the police are concerned, that's two dope fiends fighting. That's two homeless people fighting. They're not gonna take anything that I say seriously. You understand? That's why I told you I'm not fighting nobody, fam. I'm not stupid. Shout out to Seat with the $5 drop. Anybody else want to pull up? We appreciate it. Let's go. that real or is that like from some old shit? That might have been some random old shit. That shit might not be real. What the fuck is up with this app? Hold on, I got a different situation. Nah, it did just come in. Shout out to C. Shout out to Seat with the $5 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. We're gonna get coffee. Coffee's on you this morning. Yeah, nah. So they telling people that I don't do that, fam. I don't try to stop another nigga from getting his buck. You understand? I don't hate. I've been on the internet for I've been on YouTube for about 8 years now. Y'all ain't never heard me hate on nobody. You ain't never seen me try to stop a nigga dollar. We don't do that, fam. But if them niggas want to know who's calling the police on them, I'm gonna tell them. And then they can handle that shit however they want to handle that shit. It ain't me though. What you mean by that, young? Nah, okay, so when I leave, I'm gonna say this real quick. So when I leave Coney Island, I get so much love, I can't even explain it. I get love in Coney Island too. Don't get it confused. There are a lot of good people here. On both sides of the law. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying the law-abiding citizens are good. There's some law-abiding citizens that is bitch-ass niggas. Part of my language. But on both sides of the law, there's good people. You feel me? On both sides of the law. People out here doing maybe some stuff that maybe they shouldn't be doing. And people out here that's just, you know, on the line doing everything they're supposed to be doing. There's good people out here. Let's not get this confused. The difference is the people who are the assholes, they don't have no jobs or nothing to do. Fuck having a job. They don't have nothing to do all day. So their whole day, a lot of the times, revolve around how they're going to harass me. You understand what I'm saying? That's like, yo, she just came outside to look at me. That's like what their whole day revolves around. How they going to harass me. You understand? Those are the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the good people, because there's a lot of good people out here, like I said, on both sides of the law. I'm basically talking about the good morning. I'm basically talking about the individuals that they don't have nothing to do. They don't have nothing to do, nothing going on with their life. So their whole entire day revolves around how they're gonna harass somebody. Maybe it's not me when I don't come outside. You know what I'm saying? Or when I'm out of town, or when I'm downtown, I'm doing something else. They can't harass me, they harassing somebody else. So them is the type of niggas that niggas gotta stop fucking with. You understand? Like, why in the hell would you want people around you like that? I don't understand. Ah, did we get disconnected?
It is 7:30.
All right. So hold on, let me tell you what happened. So I'm just talking my shit right now. We're talking about something else, and we're gonna get right back to the topic. So I was in my spot where I work at, because we work outside right now. My Wi-Fi down, whatever the case is. So we work outside right now. So I was in my spot where I work at, and two kids came through that I used to play basketball with. One of the main reasons why I haven't been playing basketball as of late is it got cold outside. I'm a little bit older, so the cold weather affects me differently. So I don't really want to go out there and play in cold weather because it affects me differently. My muscles, my bones, everything else. I want it to be warmer for me to go. So I haven't been outside. Also, the other times when it was warm, when I was going outside and I was playing basketball, it was like they're in school. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm purposely going out to go hoop when I know everybody's in school, so I could just go practice by myself, because I don't want like the weirdos to come around me and try to create situations that are unnecessary. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in my spot where I work at, and two kids come in, and they're like, you know, I'm like, you know, what up, talking to them, and they're asking me when I'm gonna come play basketball. So initially I was like, well, I'm gonna come play basketball when it gets warmer. But they was like, you know, you gonna come out there today? Come out, like they kept asking me to come out and play basketball today. So I was like, all right, I'll go out there today. So I go out and I play basketball, When I tell you, when I first got out there was only 2 kids at the park. Somebody must have put the line out there that I was out at the park. So now, after I'm outside about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, now there's not 2 kids at the park playing basketball with me no more. Now there's like 10. So all of the kids heard I was at the park. So they all come down to the park. That's what I'm trying to tell you, fam. Different energy over here. So they all heard I was at the park. Good morning.
Good morning.
So they all heard you was there. I think she was hooping at the. I think she was there with the kid the other day. It's another little kid, that was at the park when we was playing basketball. I think that was the next day though. That wasn't that day. So that's why I said good morning to her. She looked like some girl that was sitting there babysitting. She was babysitting. I don't know if that's the girl now. She looked like that. In any regard. So check this out. So I go out to the park. There's only 2 random kids that I don't really know. I know both of them, but like I don't really play basketball with them. Anyway, so we hoop. Now it goes from 2 to about 10 kids in a matter of moments. My hands is cold. In a matter of moments, it goes from about 2 to 10. So we out there and we hooping. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Morning, my brother. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt good to be missed, nigga. They just wanted me to play basketball with them, fam. That's it. So I'm out there and I'm playing basketball. And I'm not throwing shots at nobody, just something that's funny to me. This is not shots. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. Except for the people that was involved, and y'all don't really care anyway, right? So they have some kids that I don't like playing basketball with. They like teenagers or whatever. I just don't like them. All right? I don't want nothing bad to happen to them or nothing like that. I just don't like them. I don't like their energy. I just don't like them. I just don't like them. I'm allowed to not like people, fam. I don't hate them. I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody. I just don't like them. So they're over on the other side playing basketball. And one dude says to the one dude, yo, you different. Fam. This nigga can't play basketball in no park except for a park out here. If this little nigga, he ain't even a little nigga, but if this nigga went to a fucking park anywhere else in New York City, he wouldn't get any run and he'd get cooked. Please stop tricking these niggas into thinking that they got game when they don't. And I just remind that just hit my brain and shit. So I thought that was so funny. Nigga was like, he different. Yeah, in a bad way. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. Y'all ready to talk about Diddy yet? We are oscillating through all of the topics. Are y'all ready to talk about Diddy yet? Anybody ready to talk about Diddy yet? Put it in the chat if y'all want to talk about Diddy. Hit that like button, please, to send out some notifications. If we get to 50 likes this morning, I'll do a morning coffee tomorrow. We get to 50 likes this morning, I'll do a morning coffee tomorrow. We got 50 people in the room right now. Hit that like button. We almost halfway there. Hit that like button. We get 50 likes today, we do a morning coffee tomorrow. That's easier, because if I say we get participation and people gonna act like I'm trying to solicit something. I'm not trying to solicit anything but y'all hitting that like button, share button, and watching the video at the moment. We get 50 likes this morning, and this morning, while the live is still active, we get 50 likes, we do a morning coffee tomorrow. Morning.
I thought you was
I was a fan of hers. I don't know what happened to make her not like. I was a fan of hers. When I say I'm a fan of somebody, that basically means I might date them. Ben Roman says top of the morning, Roman. He says Frost, let's do the Diddy thing. All right, let's get the Diddy. Let's go through Young Miami. Yo, why is Young Miami so stupid? Yo, fam, when y'all, this is the utmost importance. Stop just choosing women because they're gonna just sleep with you. Choose somebody that brings something to the freaking table. Something that you need. Not just any old random thing that you might not even need. Us as men, we're pragmatic. Choose somebody that brings something to the table that you effing need. Stop just choosing random people for random different damn reasons. Stop being with women because you want to sleep. You want to sleep with somebody. Oh, I ain't had sex in so long, so I'm just gonna date that chick. Stop doing that, fam. A lot of us are missing our blessings because we're inviting people into our lives that God don't want blessed. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of people are missing their blessings because we are inviting people into our lives that God don't want to bless that way. You get it? Stop being out here just dating some chick because she ready to open her legs for you. See how stupid Young Miami is? Young Miami's is a whole idiot. First of all, she said she was a whore. She went on Jason, what's that dude name? Jason, the Hollywood Unlocked dude. I forgot his last name. Jason, whatever the fuck his name is. Not Jason Whitlock though. I can't stand that dude. But Jason, whatever his name is. She went on his show. She said she's a whore. She made jokes about it. She made light about it. And she specifically said she's a whore with a W. If you go into the dictionary and look up the definition for whore, it's going to say a prostitute. I just need you to understand and know this. So she went on Jason Lee. Thank you, Bing Bang. Salute. So she went on Jason Lee's show and basically said that she was a whore. Basically said that she was a prostitute. This is why you got to stop having these weirdo-ass chicks in your circle, fam. Y'all niggas be swearing that y'all gangster, but y'all do the opposite of everything that Michael Corleone talk about. What was Michael Corleone telling y'all? Keep women out the business, man. Now, you don't got to keep all of the women out the business, just so we can be clear, because some chicks is on that type of time. Salute. Some chicks is on that type of time. So we're not talking about keeping all of the women out the business. But generally speaking, you got to keep women out the business, man. This chick already went on Jason Williams, and believe this is going to come up in court if there's any indictment. This is going to come up in court. That clip will get played in court, I promise you. Because she 100%, good morning, my brother. She 100% admitted that she was a whore with a W. She said that specifically. Is there any other way to write the word whore? Like when I heard her say that, it made me laugh. Because I'm like, there's no other way to spell whore, bitch. My language. But that's what I thought. I'm like this. Whore's always spelled with a W. What is she talking about? She's slow. Alright? Morning, my brother.
What's up, brother?
Alright. This dude, Diddy, invited this chick into his relationship. She's slow. Alright? She's slow, fam. This is not me. I believe she's slow. Maybe she isn't. I just think she is. What's up, my brother? How's it going today?
Everything's great, man.
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
I just can't walk all the way over there because I'm using this shit.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
So, is there any other way to spell whore? Because I'm not going to lie. That shit's been racking my nerves. I have a pretty good working of the English language. I don't know any other way to spell whore but with a W. But anyway, past that. So, also for everybody that don't know, a couple of years ago, a post had went out where Saucy Santana was complaining that JT, the other city girl, whenever they talk about going out, here's the dude right here. Let's call the police.
I'm not crazy.
We'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go take care of this. I'm coming back though. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened.